Hi, and welcome to a video about A-level politics at Thomas Rotherham College. Hopefully this is going to inspire you to come and join us and tell you a little bit more about what you need to know about A-level politics and why it's such an exciting and interesting subject to study, and also one that will give you great skills preparing you for the future. Right, so we do Edexcel A-level politics. It's made up of 3 units. Each unit has an exam which you'll do at the end of 2 years. Each exam is about 2 hours long. So we've got Unit 1 looks at political participation and some core ideologies. Unit 2 looks at UK government and so a non-core ideology. We do nationalism. And then Unit 3 is a comparative unit, and we look at US politics and compare that to what happens in the UK, building on the knowledge you've developed in the first year. Right, so to look at Unit 1 in more detail, so this will really introduce you to politics and what is democracy, going all the way back to ancient Athens and moving forward through representative democracy. We will look at the different ways that we can participate, take part in politics. It can be as simple as voting. It might be getting involved in political parties, political groups, pressure groups, going out and demonstrating, whatever it is. We will look at the political parties in the UK. We will look at the electoral systems, and we will look at how, if you change the electoral system, what impact that has, whether particular electoral systems are fair, which are unfair, which ones will be better, and we'll have lots of discussion and debate about which ones are the best, or which ones we should use. How have they worked, where they've been used in different elections in the UK and elsewhere. We'll look at why people vote the way that they do. So we'll look at elections, we'll look at the results, but then we're going to try and unpick it and go, well, why do people vote that way? Well, what role does things like class and upbringing, ethnicity play? Does gender play an element in that? Other reasons why people might vote a particular way? Might they identify with a party? Might it be to do with key issues and people vote on the issues? We'll also then study some core ideologies. Now, there is a set of videos on here called Political Ideas, and that looks at these in more detail. So you've got conservatism, liberalism, and socialism, and we'll look at all of those. We unpick what they believe about key things like human nature and society and the economy, and how the state should function. We look at some key thinkers, and we also look at how the ideologies are developed over time and different types of that ideology. Unit 2, we look at government, and this is kind of the building blocks of how government works in the UK. We look at Parliament, we look at the Prime Minister and the Executive. We look at the relationship between the branches, and that includes things like the Supreme Court. And then we look at some non-core political ideology, and the one we're going to look at is nationalism. Right, in the second year, we do a comparative unit where we look at the US. So we look at the US Constitution and federalism, so the relationship between their states and the federal government. We look at Congress, we look at the presidency. It's going to be really exciting going into the end of this year. We should get a US presidential election, so that's going to really capture everybody's imagination. We look at the Supreme Court, we look at civil rights, we look at democracy, participation, all the stuff that we've got through at the UK, and then we compare them and we kind of look at the differences and the similarities, and we argue and discuss and think about that. Right, so what kind of stuff will you be doing? Well, you'll be doing lots of discussion stuff in lessons. You can develop skills on making arguments, supporting points. You will need to stay up to date with the news and events in politics, so you'll be doing a lot of kind of work outside lessons, looking at that, reading newspapers, reading stuff on the web. We will also provide you with a load of reading material. There will be videos like this one to watch. And when you do assessment, it's going to be based on essay writing and extended responses based on sources. So no short answers. It's all going to be big stuff, big chunky stuff where you can get your teeth into it and discuss the issues and develop arguments. So what's the point of A-level politics? Why do it? Well, doing A-level politics will mean you have a good understanding of the world around you, the way everything works, where power lies, how decisions are made, and that's going to enrich your understanding of the world and any steps you take further beyond that. It gives you transferable skills such as building arguments, assessing views that other people have, and listening to those and trying to work out any flaws or any strengths in them. And then also making judgments based on evidence. And these are all skills that university courses will really like, that employers will really like. Politics will help you get into university to study a wide range of subjects and really helpful in a variety of careers in things like law and management, in the civil service, in the media, in journalism, and many, many more jobs I probably don't even know about. But there is lots of really interesting stuff out there, and politics will give you the skills to get involved. Right, thank you very much for watching this. Please remember to like, to share, to subscribe to this channel. You will find lots of other politics stuff in here. And aside with Alan playlist, that's got me kind of chatting about stuff that's been in the news, the political ideas playlist, and that goes through a load of stuff on liberalism and socialism and other ideologies. Right, hope you enjoyed this. Really looking forward to seeing you in my lessons. Right, goodbye for now.